Welcome to the channel. In today's video we are going to basically look at why your turkeys are not laying. You may have noticed actually that your turkeys are not laying as you expect. Now there are a number of things that may hinder your turkeys from laying the way they are supposed to lay, or from laying to meet your expectation. So one of the causes of your turkeys not laying the way they are supposed to lay is basically stress. Now, once your turkeys are stressed, certainly they will not be able to lay the way they are supposed to lay. So you will actually notice low laying rates because of stress. What are some of the things that will make your turkeys actually stressed? One of them is actually confinement. Turkeys usually will love to move around. Turkeys prefer moving around, and therefore, if you keep them in confinement without movement, they tend to get stressed, and as a result, you won't realize good laying rates from them. Actually, this we have noticed this that when we kept our turkeys strictly indoors without allowing them space to move around, we were able to realize very low laying rates, as opposed to when we allowed our turkeys to free range on a daily. We're able to realize actually considerable number of eggs from our turkeys. To be very specific, the turkeys that we confined simply could give us about 3 to 4 eggs the whole cycle of laying, as opposed to these ones that we left to free range. They gave us on average of about 10 to 13 eggs, clearly showing that actually if you allow the turkeys freedom to move around, this basically tends to reduce on their stress levels, and they are able to give you the laying rates that you desire. The other factor that will make your turkeys not to achieve the laying rates of your choice is basically the feed. The type of feed that you're giving your laying turkeys could be influencing actually the rate at which they are laying. Particularly turkeys that are laying or of laying age should be fed on a feed that is very high in protein and calcium. Calcium, of course, to enable your turkeys lay eggs that are firm, such that you basically don't have your eggs getting damaged because their shells are not firm. And the protein levels should certainly be high, such that you can be able to realize considerable laying from your turkeys that are of laying age. Of course, the other important factor is basically allowing your turkeys to be exposed to natural sunlight. The sun provides vitamin D, and we have noticed that actually sunlight is a stimulant when it comes to laying. So it's very important that you allow your turkeys, especially your laying turkeys, exposure to sunlight to be able to realize considerable laying from them. Another important factor that you really need to take care of is allowing your turkeys to feed on green vegetation. Green vegetation is so key in enabling actually your turkeys lay and basically give you laying rates that you desire. So for us, we basically allow our turkeys to feed on greens, and because of this, we have been able to realize considerable laying from our female turkeys. So it's very important that you allow your turkeys actually scavenge for these greens. Of course, as they do, they will also eat insects around. And basically, these are very good sources of vitamins. And as you know, vitamins will basically enable your turkeys remain healthy. And when your turkeys are healthy, they should be able to give you very good laying rates. That is if you have taken care of the other factors that I've already highlighted, avoiding stress, because stressed turkeys will certainly not give you a good laying rates. They will basically lay, skip days, so many days, and at the end of the laying cycle, you certainly realize that your turkey has given you very few eggs. The other important factor which I've already mentioned, which you should really take care of, is basically exposure to sunlight. Allow your turkeys to get exposed to natural sunlight. Sunlight acts as a stimulant uh, for laying. So therefore, make sure that your turkeys have considerable exposure to sunlight, natural sunlight, during daytime. And for those that keep their turkeys strictly indoors, it's very important for you to increase the lighting hours for your turkeys, especially for those that are laying, from the usual 12 hours of daytime or lighting to about 16 hours. This means that you have to provide lighting within your turkey house for those extra 4 hours, basically to stimulate laying. When you do this, it can be able to help you induce your turkeys to start laying, but also to enable them give you considerable laying. Thank you for listening to me. If you have any comments, kindly post it in the comment section and we shall be glad to read it. If you have any questions, you can as well post it in the comment section and we shall gladly respond to it.